Hi there, welcome back to Geoffmobile.com. I'm your host, Geoff Peters. Today I'm going to be talking about marketing in the new digital age, and basically 2012 marketing. Back when I started making websites in 1999, 2000, it was really simple to get noticed. All you had to do was make a website with something kind of cool, and people would come and visit your site. They would visit it. I would get lots of press attention. I got to be in the newspaper a few times just for these really basic little websites that didn't do very much. However, nowadays, there's so much competition. There's way more. I don't know how big the internet is growing every day, but it's just an incredible explosion of content as more people get online. So it's just getting a lot harder and harder to get noticed. The quality of the stuff out there on the internet is getting a lot better too. So if you have a really good idea and you put a lot of work into giving away stuff for free, there's lots of other people who are also doing that, and the chance that you'll get noticed, unless you do the extra step, like make 500 videos or something, or I don't know, you have to really push the envelope now to get noticed. So what I want to talk about today is this concept of marketing in 2012 and beyond. How can someone who's a creative person get noticed by anyone or even a small audience? So I'm thinking a lot about creativity and creative people. Of course, something that you do that's creative, while you might enjoy the process of creating it, it isn't really that useful to the world unless other people somehow experience what you've done. Whether it's a painting, someone will look at it. If it's a video, someone watches it. If it's a photo, someone will share it or look at it, or print it in a magazine and look at it in that way. So any kind of creative output generally needs to be experienced in order for it to be activated or to be used. But that's when it comes down to marketing, because if you want people to find your stuff and experience it and use it, they have to know about you. They have to know that whatever you're offering, they would like. And there's just so many people out there that generally, if you create anything, someone out there would like it. But it's just a matter of connecting you to them. How do they find out what you have to offer? One suggestion is, if you create a large body of work that all relates in a similar kind of theme, then someone who happens upon one of your things is likely to find your other work and will spend the investment of their time to, I guess, look into what you've done. So I guess focusing your efforts on a certain creative area is one way to get noticed, because then more chance people will recognize you as a creator of that area. But also, if you are a person who likes doing a lot of different things, like you do some photos, different styles, you create some music like I do, or some videos, or do lots of programming, all your creative outputs are spread out all over everything. What do you do then? Well, it still is good to have a personal website for yourself that you can collect all of the stuff that you do into one place. So if someone wants to find out what you do, they can come to this one central place. That's where you can highlight all the different work that you've been doing recently, kind of like a built-in curriculum vitae or resume, but online. So all the work that you've done that you want to share is all in one place. It's one suggestion. In general, it also helps to have a social media feed. So do have a Twitter account and create a Facebook page. And I found, even though I post a lot of stuff, I do have eventually a few people every week, maybe every month, adding me to their following list on their Twitter, or maybe add me as a friend on Facebook. This helps you stay in touch with your true fans, and if they really like your work, they might share it with their network. It also really helps to get involved in online discussions. What I mean by that is, if you have a Twitter account and you know people in your local city or your area who also tweet, you can immediately, what's it called is when you put @ and their name, you can actually send them a message, a publicly available message on Twitter. So you can ask them a question, you can respond to one of their questions, you can have a little discussion like say, hey, nice post yesterday, and generally some of them will respond to you. So that's why you can make your social media more interactive, is by actually having a discussion. That's one thing I didn't really realize with social media, that it is helpful to have a two-way conversation, engage others, even if they're a big celebrity, because the cost of replying to a short text message is so low, the chance of that they will respond to you is actually a lot higher than you'd think. So let's say you really like a certain comedian, maybe go on Twitter and say, hey, at at their Twitter name. I really enjoyed your show last night. Maybe you come back to Vancouver sometime. So that's kind of the idea. Get involved with the discussion. Have a personal webpage where you can summarize your work, and as well as doing other things like I mentioned, doing micro marketing. That's all for now. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.